There's one noise what will wake you up in the night. So, welcome to this video, tiny tent camping. I thought I'd give it a try. I've got a tiny tent and I know how to do camping. But already, this video, a couple of minutes in, I've tried recording this part a few times and gone wrong. But you know, the weather's completely different to how it's meant to be. The weather app says no rain Sunday night. It's now Friday night and it's raining. And the location I've come to, you know, not a lot of trees, and I've got a tiny tent. So this video is going to be very fun, and it's just one of these things in it what keep going wrong. But I'm not going to give up. We're going to keep going. I've got some nice food to eat, a little bit different to normal. Just because the weather's playing up, it don't mean we have to run off home and get back under the duvets. Now, I will be honest with you, I'm only a 20-minute walk away from home. My right hand side of my car, the brakes have seized, so there's like a spring in them, I've been told, and that spring has gone. So what's happening now is it's just clamped around the disc, and when I try moving it sounds like I've got someone in the back of my car screaming like I've kidnapped them. So I'm not going to risk wrecking my car, get it picked up and get it took to a garage tomorrow. So I thought I'd come for a nice easy little camp in this urban area. Like I say, nice water. Not going to drink it, but you know. Got some hills behind us, have a look at it. Well, let's say we've got a slope. Not exactly a hill, is it? There's a bike in water there. I don't know if anybody else does it, but you know when you have a plan in your head and you really want to do something, and then you know other things get in the way, or just like the car situation, it just makes you have to change your plan over. But you know what's the funniest thing is, I was talking to my mate at work and I went, my car causes me no problems. It's been a brilliant car, and then this morning that happened. His car's pain in the bums. Now I do see 3 trees up here, so I'm going to walk up and have a little look and see what it's like to put my tiny tent underneath. So these are where the trees are. I'm just going to walk on a little bit, keep seeing what's over there. Whew. You know, just because something goes wrong, don't mean it has to ruin your weekend, does it? Still get out and have a bit of fun. Seems to be a lot of burnt patches, so like someone's been setting fire to dried grass. Dried grass. Say it right. Say it right, Dan. Dried grass. There's a bit of a dark spot when we came in. As we look over the water, there's some more there. You're not going to be able to see it much with GoPros. Some lovely horses here though. Oof, I thought they'd come my way then. I didn't see a person on them. So I think I may have found a nice little place to stick my tiny tent. There's a lot of wild rabbits. A lot of wild wabbits around. It's just probably picking somewhere what's sort of flat and out way as well. I do have my camo net, so we can throw that over it. Let's find somewhere. So 40 minutes in and I'm still looking for a suitable little spot to camp. It's only a tiny tent, can't be that hard. There's a few more trees down here. I'm just hoping I can tuck myself under a tree, you know, keep out way there. You think, well, that looks alright, but then when you get down there, it's just not alright. So you're like, bloody hell. But here's that field I run about to you. See how burnt it is? I'm glad it stopped here and didn't make its way into this bit of woodland, set fire to the trees and stuff. You can see how far it's spreaded. Okay, so I think I found a spot and we're gonna have to go like stealth mode. It's not that they're gonna see me, it's just we are pretty close to people. I'm not happy about it, but I'd rather camp somewhere than nowhere at all. In the morning and climb up this bit of hill here, have a coffee on the ledge looking out to water. It's just one of these things, got to get on with it. No point whinging about it, it's not going to solve anything. Fly went up my nose then as well. Little geek. Ugh. Right, I'll drop in a little spot, then I'll bring you back. Right, so I'm just walking to this corner. This is where I think setting up camp in a little tent probably the best idea. Can't camp here, this is not stealth. Get open to all these houses here. Right, let's look for another place. It's starting to become hard work for no reason. I will find somewhere. It's good that I've got a couple of hours of daylight left. I will find somewhere. I know I will. I could set up when it were dark, you know, it's not an issue. But I don't want to be on edge, you know what I mean? I wonder if anyone's noticed me or not. I don't want that. I want to be camping, just be comfortable and know the night's alright. We'll check it out down here, see what's happening down here. I wonder if there's a flat spot in here I can use. It's not ideal at all. Tell people are walking through here, can't we? Right, here's the plan. I'm going to stop overthinking it. I'm going to stop letting stupid thoughts run through my head, because I'm a bit of an overthinker at best of times. I'm just going to camp here, where clearly other people have camped out before. I'm not going to set up till later on. I'm going to sit here, have a brew, maybe make some food, and then bring you back. We can see there, look. People's been here. We'll wait till it's a bit darker to set up. But seems to be some decent flat spots here. So have a little walk up this hill here. And maybe there might be a better little spot. See what I mean? I'm overthinking it. There might be a better spot. Because I had such big plans and everything went wrong with the car, and I'm mindset to get out and camp and have a bit of a free time being out camping, just relaxing and stuff. I just want to get it done. But I don't just want to go, this will be alright, and it ain't. I'm just being a whinging little beep 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 today. And it's raining again. Nice one, weatherman. On my phone, it don't say you're raining. It's why you're raining. Oh my god. I'm getting attacked by green flies. Get off. Woo. See where they all are. Under these here. Right, at last, there we go. Home for the night. Nice flat little spot. We'll use probably this side here. It's at the flattest, and my tiny tent Dawn is pulling out so I can put it round that bit of tree there to give it the lift that it needs. My morale has picked up now. I'm happy again. I was getting a bit stressed, to be truthful with you. You know, some channels may not show this sort of stuff. You know, it's always perfect, like it's, you know, fantastic, and I know it's true. You know, I'm just down to earth. I do it how I do it. I think that's why my channel's growing the way it does, to be truthful. Yeah, if you're not a subscriber and you like my whinging ways and you want to check out more of my ugly face on camera, hit that subscribe button if you want. Press the bell button. You'll be notified every time I upload a new video. And believe me, videos are a bit better than how this one started off. But wait until you see the food as well. It's not too bad actually. Bit of a 5-star hotel food really. Straight from Tesco's. Time to make a brew. I'm quite thirsty actually. You know, that's the thing. I did think I left my coffee at home. Someone asked about these. It's Costa Coffee, salted caramel latte. Well, salted caramel latte. It's still a coffee, it says it there, doesn't it? Coffee. Some people argue about it's not a coffee, it is a coffee. Wow. That's my food. I won't show you that yet. Right, let's zip this back up a little bit. Leave that there. Get my little stove out. I'm going to boil some water for a drink. You know, last time I used this Thermacell kettle, and you get a little frying pan as well with the handle on it, and then you get a bigger pan. Well, last time I used it on the channel, I shared an Amazon link, and on the Amazon link you can see, you know, how many people purchased one from it, and 75 people from that video clicked on that link and purchased one of these sets. This kettle is perfect for one-man camping. Yeah, we're amazed actually, 75 people. Thermacell should be on my case now, shouldn't they? That water smelled like it's got chlorine in it. Strange. Wonder if my wife's poisoned it before I left the house. You won't be back, love. You know, I just realised I'm wearing my trainers now. I'm bringing this up because last time someone says, how can we take your channel serious when you wear trainers for camping? Doesn't really matter what you wear. If you go caravan camping, you know, sleeping in caravans, do you take hiking shoes and stuff for that? Probably not. You take your trainers and your flip-flops. Yeah, I don't think it really makes much difference what you wear, does it really? As long as it's suitable for where you are. Problem is, I wear heavy steel toe cap boots all week, and when it comes to weekend, you know, little camps like this, so comfortable with trainers on your feet. But I know full well the person who did it still comments on my channel now, so he, you know, he's gonna say something about it, innit? And probably someone's commenting right now about it who probably won't even notice anyway. But yeah, so if you're that person, I know you are, if you're going back to trainers, no point you banging on about them. Beautiful. So I'm going to set my tent up because it keeps raining on and off, and I don't want to be setting it up if it does start absolutely throwing it down, just like it did in one of my previous videos. So my OEX Bush Pro Salamander, very, very small little hoop tent. Some people call them a Bivvies. Some people say because it's got a big pole at the front, you can pull it out the back, but it's classed as a small tent. So we're just going to go for a tiny tent, let's say. All I need to do is throw it over there, peg it out, put the pole in, and we're ready to go. So welcome to my little 1-bedroom apartment. Show you around my house for the evening. Very, very low profile tent this is. Just step out here a little bit. You better see exactly what I'm on about. So it's getting further and further to see it. There we go, see that? Disappeared. Perfect. You know, there's a problem with using small tents like this, is you have not a lot of room to put your equipment. So like my bag is going to have to go right at the bottom. You know, you got no door area. So it's just a little one-man tent in it. So yeah, it's not really a wise idea to bring so much out with you. And I've brought everything apart from the kitchen sink. Right, let's get some things out of the bag into the tiny tent, let's say. Right, so I'm set up for the night. You've seen the Salamander hoop, Bivvi, small tent, let's say. This is my Flux 5 air mat and my OEX sleeping bag. It is a down sleeping bag, and we are sort of just coming out of a heat wave, but you can still unzip it and throw it off me through the night, and I'm still pretty nice and cool. Plus if it gets cold, you seem to build up your body heat in it. It's a good sleeping bag all year round, really. Then my Union Jack pillow. I'm just going to sit here chatting nonsense, really, just because it's still light. I'm going to do my dinner soon, and I may just relax for a couple of hours, watch some of the program I've been watching, Last Man on Earth. Well, where I've got to now, if you've seen it before, is he's just like sort of being outcasted by other people what's turned up. So he's no longer the last man or person on Earth. Couple of women, couple of fellas, and he acts a bit of a plonker, so to throw him out of the little gang, let's say. So I've got that far. If you've not watched it, you don't have a clue what I'm saying, do you? Just put it in a Netflix, it might be there. I watch it on Disney Plus. Last Man on Earth. It's a really good program. Really, really good. Right, let's prep my tea, I think. So what I've got for dinner is fish. We're having a fish evening. Sweet chili, lemon, salmon fillets, let's say. So I've got 2 of them, and then I've got these ones as well, chili 2. So then they're quite mild. These have got medium, so 2 chilies on it, just here. Oh, I can eat these ones like this. I can eat them cold. Sweet chili hot smoked salmon fillets. So I don't have to cook these ones. That's a result, isn't it? Let's have a go. Where's my spoon? Oh, there it is. Smell like salmon to me. Yeah, they've got a bit of a kick to them. They're really nice. The thing is, I prefer them if they were warm. Wow. You build the heat up. If it's the first time you're watching my channel, hot food I am no good with. I didn't realise these would have to kick like that. Here we go. And you hiccup and start. Coughed and hiccuped. Hey Mum, see that man over there in woodland? He's laughing at himself. I can't believe it. It's like, there's only 2 chilies. Wow. I'm gonna keep eating them. Whew. I'll bring you back in a bit. So, I'm getting eaten alive. I've seen them little mozzie thing land on my hand. So I've been keeping this little mosquito thing for a video like this. Thermacell. Basically what you got to do is see in here, you got to open one of these pouches. Slot it in this gap here, like so, and at the bottom you have this little bottle thing. It's filled up with some, I think it's gasoline or something like that, or brutine, sorry. So you got to put it in and just screw it in place. There we go. Put this back on the right way, and then you just turn it on here, and then you've got to use this ignition switch. And inside, I don't think you can see it inside, but there's a little blue flame, and then it heats the plate up. God, something made me jump then. Anyway, it heats the plate up here and then lets off like a scent, so any little midges and stuff keeps away from you. And apparently it's supposed to do, I think it's 20 metres away, something like that. It does like a dome over you. I don't know how true that is, but I'm going to keep it right close to me. Yeah, you can feel some heat build up as well. So we'll keep that near my feet. No, we'll keep it here outside of me and we'll see how that works. I'll share a link to that in the description because I know someone's going to ask me for it, so I think I'll share a link to it. You can check it out if you want to get one. I always say I'll put a link in the description because no doubt someone will say, do you have a link for that please? And it means like I'm going back to the video weeks and weeks later down the line trying to find links to them. So all I say, I won't give you for a bit of tinfoil, but stuff like that and things what I'm using, what I think you'll like, I will share that stuff in the description. Like the kettles, say for instance, I'll share that as well. Right, let's get some next sweet chili fish on the go, eh? So I know someone's going to say, why'd you put it in tin foil? I sort of don't want to wreck my frying pan, to be truthful, because all the heat there, I didn't have any oil at home, so the idea was put it in tin foil and all the juices and stuff stay in this tin foil. Once I've eaten it, I can, you know, obviously throw the tin foil away, and my little frying pan stays nice and clean. And this thing, if you can see how it's smoking. So now that will be getting in the air, keeping her away from me. I win, hopefully. You can hear that cooking away, can't you? You know, I really enjoy trying to do stuff different to how other people do it on the channels. Like midweek I uploaded a video, no, I think it was Father's Day actually, last Sunday. I uploaded a video and I cooked a massive Godfather size steak on my Petromax plate, and someone said you should have warmed it up first and then put the steak on. Well, I wanted to do it different because I watched this chef, and he said if you put it on while it's cold and let the heat build up underneath it, and it sort of like cooks it and makes it a little bit more tender. Hey, I liked it. It was really nice and flavour. Yeah, it might have sort of boiled it in its own juices and the water what comes out of it and stuff, but it was really nice. I like to try different things. If we all did the same sort of stuff, how boring would YouTube be? You know, sometimes it's not all about your location. If you're safe, you know you're going to get no problems through the night and you can camp. You know, it's just about being out, isn't it? Being out, being your own person, enjoying what you're doing. You don't have to please anybody else at all. And best thing is, I ain't got a clue what time it is either. I know if it gets really dark, it's about 11 o'clock. But apart from that, I do not have a clue what time it is. But another thing, time means nothing when you're out here. You spend all week at work going by start time a time. So let's say like this, you get up in the morning by your alarm clock at a certain time. 9 times out of 10 people set out of the door to go to work at a certain time, to get to work at a certain time. And then you have your breaks, your dinners, afternoon coffees, let's say, at certain times. And then you finish work at a certain time. And then, you know, that night you've got to be in bed by a certain time so you get your enough sleep to repeat all that the day after. So when you're out here, time doesn't mean nothing. You've got naught to go by. Go by the sun, you know, let's say not the sunrise. Go by the sunset. It starts getting dark. You should know, roughly know. I roughly know now it starts getting dark about 10:30 to 11 o'clock. So when it starts that, I know it's time to go to bed. But when you're out here, time means nothing. Right. The rest of my dinner is now cooked. I don't know where you can see it. I tried flipping it over a bit, I don't know why. And it sort of like broke up into chunks. By God, this looks beautiful. That is very nice. Very, very nice. See this? Outdoors. A little bit of tiny tent camping. Cooking some salmon in my frying pan with some tin foil. And then just eating it. It's fantastic. If you're not doing this hobby and you want to do it, just get it done, people. And if you're doing this hobby and you're getting a bit bored of getting out, get back out. Come on, people. Best part of summer's here now. We've been past the longest day of the year, so night's only going to get shorter. But just get out and enjoy it. What more do you need? Wow. Hot, hot, hot. Don't know what's going on, but I can use it just over there. I don't know, I'm here. I'm only doing this because I'm still getting a bit back of my neck a little bit and on my head. And get some fumes and just rub it into my skin, do you think? There's a lot of wild rabbits. Wild whites. A lot of wild rabbits. I didn't think there were that many down here. But a lot of rabbits mean a lot of foxes as well, doesn't it? So no one will hear them later on tonight sometime. But them rabbits are everywhere. The problem with a GoPro camera is it sort of like picks up here. It doesn't show like stuff in the distance. You can have zoom on, but then you have to start changing your settings through your camera, and I don't want to do that because the settings I've got is quite good. Linear mode, so everything what I've done now I want to keep it like that. But yeah, honestly, there's rabbits everywhere. 2, 3, 4. There's 6 rabbits just there. Ah! Doing my head in. "50 metres or 20 metres, my arse. Surprised to getting over 1 metre. This is the worst thing about camping in these sort of tents, or bivvies, let's say, if you want to call them that. They're a nightmare to get in and out of. I can tell by the screen, it's starting to lose a little bit of light now. I won't be going to sleep. What I will be doing is just sitting in here, well, laying in here, you can't exactly sit in here. I was laying here for a bit, watch a bit of stuff on my phone. I've just turned my phone back on now. It's 10:15 already. First time I've checked the phone since I've been out. Right, it's time to relax, I think. This is the part what it's all about. So it's starting to get darker now, and I'm also starting to think this was a bad idea. I'm in the little bivvy tent thing, whatever you want to call it, tiny tent, and it's very warm, even though you can sort of see outside here. But I've only got the mesh down and I'm still really warm. I'm not the sort of person who goes camping in strips off just to my boxer shorts, because if all happens through the night, I like to get out of my shelter, let's say, fully dressed, ready to rumble. You never know what's going to happen, do you? So I don't like getting fully undressed. I'm not in the sleeping bag, I'm just laying on top of it. And this spot seems to be a bit of a hot spot for kids hanging out by the sounds of it. So I think this video is a bad idea. Not the video, the camp is a bad idea really. But I'm set up, I've thrown the camo net over, so I think you can see the camo net there, can't you? So I'm well hidden anyway. But I don't think I'll come back to this place anytime soon. Yeah, let me know, are you the sort of person who likes to sleep fully dressed, or do you like to strip off and just sleep in your boxer shorts? Yeah, a lot of people around. I'll bring you back soon. There's one noise what will wake you up in the night. Well, good morning people. 5:30 in the morning. The sun is shining, the birds are alive, the rabbits are out again. Wow, I was a bit too warm, let's say, last night, even with just the mesh closed. Yeah, it's probably not the best sort of tiny tent, let's say, to use when it's warm. Comfortable though, just a bit too hot. I did take all this off. I'm not showing my man boobs, so I put everything back on. Should have brought on a bigger tent really. That's just the way it is, isn't it? Let's get a coffee and go. Right, so that's me all packed up and ready to head off home now. 6:15 in the morning. I like to leave early as I can really. Once I wake up, have a coffee, not much more I can really do, is there? So yeah, get up, go home. Thanks for watching. I hope you like this video. I'll leave the links in the description for the items that I run about. If you like this, you want to see more, you can press this little logo here. Subscribe to my channel please. I'll share a video up there so you can check that one out if you're interested. But for now, thanks for watching, thanks for coming along.